Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Hope you're all doing well. I am Domus900, aka the Expert, and today I'm joined by my mate yet again. You might have seen him in episode 2. It is John, also known as OMG LOL WTF 66. Very nicely done. And today we're back in Dark Souls, back in the world of how not to play, and we're going to get to our next big objective, which is to at least get to Dragon Bridge in one piece.
I just realised your bloke looks like he has a dog face.
Doggy face.
It is a dog face, actually. It's a dragon face.
Well, it's supposed to be. Well, Ornstein is also known as the Dragon Slayer, and so Ornstein's helmet is supposed to represent that of a dragon.
That's fair game. I can understand that.
I can. Well,
although he does look a bit wolfy.
The fins remind me of Cain out of Final Fantasy IV, who was the dragoon in that, and I love Cain. I'm a Cain fanboy, for any of you Final Fantasy watchers. So yeah, let's get this party started by reading a message. Be wary of anywhere.
That's not very much of an incentive to continue. Be wary of anywhere. I don't want to move anymore.
I'm scared of what's outside. No. Well, that's.
But then again, considering your outfit and your weaponry and your equipment, I wouldn't exactly be scared thinking about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so scared.
Look at me and my badass halberd and my badass shield and my badass armor.
Okay, back in the undead bird.
The undead bird.
Undead bird. You might remember when we were last doing a session together, but we just touched this place briefly.
Yes.
For that one little bit, just to literally come over and see if I could get to that. I forget where we were going, but we went here for a reason.
I do remember you ended up going into a dark chasmy area, and there were these blue diamond-like guys who dropped titanite.
Ah, yeah, that was when we were going to the Dark Blue Basin. That's where we fought.
And then you completely skipped past everything else and completed the game in time for doing part 3 in this part.
That's me.
Then again, I've done exactly the same because I've yet to upload Isaac and Mass Effect 4, and that's.
This guy. No, just kidding. Straight up.
Because yeah, Isaac at ME4 takes place about midway through Mass Effect 1, and then Mass Effect 5 is about halfway through, sorry, near the start of me playing Mass Effect 2, so I kind of skipped through a hell of a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Come on, bitch, what you gonna do? Nothing. 'Cause you're dead. Ooh, pillage. Waistcloth, because you never know when you might need a waistcloth.
Body football, as usual.
Oh yeah, body football. Nice bit of body football. Oh. Backstab!
Nice.
It looks cool with a halberd. Just backstab a dude. Praise the sun. Where is it? Where? Ah, praise it. And what does this one say?
Praise the sun.
And that has a rating of 3. This one has a rating of 54.
Why? What is
People really like to praise the sun in this game.
Is that an actual thing you can do in context, or?
Well, you can. Well, they say.
Was it one of those for the lulls? I wrote that down things.
Well, they say praise the sun half the time because there's either a good shot of the sun beaming down and something in the background. You can also put a message down saying stuff like beautiful view as well, and there are some fantastic landscapes, but I'm going to try using the dark hand here to see if I can. Nope, they don't have any humanity.
Speaking of beautiful views, I think there was something that pops up in the Overlord DLC of Mass Effect 2. You end up, when you're driving around in the hover tank, there's one section where the virtual intelligence of all the tanks says an aesthetically pleasing view is to the left. Organic life forms may want to stop and take note. Seriously, he fucking says that. It's funny as hell.
Okay. Now, the question here is... Oh wait, first I do have to go up here, but I need to be careful because there is a boulder. Last time I checked, yep. Big boulder. There's a barrel. Try and trigger it if I can. Actually, might see. Have to switch out the dark hand. Might see if I can grab it here with a bow and arrow. See if we can get a good headshot in. Headshot! There you go. Triggers that. That's all I wanted it to do. Oh, lol. Look at that. You got an arrow in your head, mate, or are you just happy to see me? Yeah, he's just happy to see me. Okay, so there is there's something down there, you see.
There's tons of messages.
The question is, do I want to do this now or wait? Because down there is a Black Knight.
Ah.
I might. Actually.
You were telling me how you wanted your halberd to be. Well, or you were effectively complaining how your halberd's only +1. Do you want to get it to +2 or something?
I need quite a bit of Twinkling Titanite to make that happen. Why did I just equip Pyromancy? I don't use Pyromancy. I can't even use it yet, so why the hell did I get it? I want the Dark Hand. The Dark Hand's beautiful. But yeah, I want it leveled up. That is him. He is just a Dark Knight with a sword. The reason why I've switched out to my big shield is just in case I can. He does hit me hard. I can guarantee a block with this.
I suppose the messages might help.
Watch out! Say
watch out, badass.
Try luring it out, which is actually true. That is the way to go forward in this fight.
Oh shit!
Oh, he's got He's got the he's got a Black Knight great sword as well. By the looks of things.
Oh shit!
Right,
shit,
I'm gonna lure
shit.
him out. Just keep going.
Ah!
We just need plenty of room to play around in. This might be better.
Shit!
See, the fatigue that I lose from this shield isn't too bad at all. I'm just worried about how much health he's gonna dig off me. Because obviously now this is New Game Plus, so of course it's going to be much harder.
Ooh, that was nice.
438, that'll do. Come on, Ben.
It's funny how he just shakes out. He's like, "You bitch!"
How dare you strike at me? I am black as night.
Fuck.
Oh, that was a fucking lucky one. Forgot to block there. Okay, shunt me. As shunt. 147 on a normal hit. I'm gonna see if I can just sneak in there. There you go. Safety reasons. There you go. Now the normal way you would normally go about killing him on the normal game would be to lure him out here, go up this ladder behind, and hit him with arrows constantly until he's down at a low enough health where your backstab will kill him in one. Obviously in a New Game Plus, if you're man enough, you can just take him on willy-nilly. You still got to be careful, because these guys are the toughest enemies you're going to encounter in this early part, except bosses. They can't take them easy. However, it gives me a Titanite chunk and the Black Knight sword.
Plus a juicy 4,000 souls as well.
Indeed. Now I do want to check, is that... Yeah, the Black Knight sword is exactly the same one I used last episode. I wouldn't mind using it, but it's just that it's a big sword that's very slow, and I'm not a fan of slow weapons, really.
I can understand that. I like being able to move more than tank. It's kind of.
I'm not going to open that door yet, because that's another thing that I can do now while I'm here, but I'm not going to do.
Ropey barrels.
Barrels!
How dare they?
They were looking at me wrong. They had to kill them. It's the first rule of PewDiePie. Don't trust barrels.
Barrels! I don't trust you!
Oh, more barrels! Naughty.
Traverse the white light. Is there going to be a bad guy here?
Yeah, this is the boss.
I did see some areas where you can traverse a white light and there's no boss on the other end. Is that right?
That's when you traverse that white light, because that's the end of that specific area.
Okay.
And it moves on to the next, where you're going to be able to get to the next bonfire. Sort of thing.
I see. Okay.
So in some cases there is a boss, in other cases there's just different enemy types or different location or whatever.
If you guys start raging at me for knowing nothing, just remember I've never played this game before. Personally, I don't do ancient-like games that involve swords and shields. That's why I've never played Final Fantasy before, and as much as you may hate me for saying that, that's just me.
Well, it's a choice.
I like futuristic stuff.
You made that choice. You made that choice, so it's all perfectly fine. Okay, so without further ado, let's traverse the white light, because I do believe this is going to be the Gargoyle demon.
By the way, just because I've never played these kind of games, it doesn't mean that I don't like watching
That was lucky. I was about to be invaded and shrapnel taco as returned home. That's a fantastic name.
Wait, so somebody tried to invade and then they failed, or...
Now, what happens is, if someone tries to invade you, the only way to get away from them is to find the fog to a boss. And it cancels them out completely.
So somebody invaded you just as you were walking through?
Pretty much. I was just like, screw you guys. Now, before going any further, and before you trigger the boss, you want to come up these laddery ladders. I was about to say steps.
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 Step ladder.
Yes. But you want to come up here for a specific reason, and the reason is these two guys will shoot arrows at you whilst you're fighting the boss, and you don't want that to happen.
Slash.
Slashy, slashy. Gonna bash him with my shield. Doesn't do a lot, but I'm gonna roll. Block it, go behind him, slash him, yeah. Because there's a trick to this boss fight which I will show people at home. Everyone should know this anyway if you've seen gameplay of like boss fights and whatnot. This isn't too hard of a boss if you know what you're doing, so let's just see how fast I can take him on. Because I'm not really... Actually, one thing I will do is I'll switch out this Covetous Gold Ring with the Silver Serpent Ring, so I can get more souls from this boss fight, hopefully. Cool. So, try fleeing. Yep.
No!
Well, I think that one over there is trying to say try rolling. I bet you any money. I did it.
I did it.
I did it! Okay, here we go. There he is.
Holy God.
A Taurus demon.
There's no room to evade. What the shit?
What you want to do?
Oh wait,
it's simple. You want to get up the ladder.
Shit.
He hits me hard. Basic gist is you want to head up the ladder. You want to wait for him to stand there for a bit. You want to go down. Stab him in the face. And if it's New Game Plus, and if you got this at level 1, you're going to do half damage to him in one hit. It's nuts.
Oh,
luckily I can block all of his attacks because all his attacks are physical. But they still fucking hurt. So I've got to run up again.
With the epic ladder animations as usual.
Ah yes.
And the feet missing the rungs.
Okay, here we go. We've got to wait for him to get close enough. Then we go. Almost dead.
You could just bash him, just kneecap him.
Oh, that's what we're going to do now. Crutch shot! Yeah! The Taurus demon is dead. Victory achieved. Nice. Humanity and a homeward bone. Very nice. And 180,000, well, 18,000 souls. Very nice. And that's how you take on the Taurus demon. Simple as. If you're having any trouble. Obviously, if you're on your original game, you're not going to have an overpowered halberd like this. But you're going to have... But basically, if you're on your standard game, you would just do it again and again and again until he's dead. I was lucky enough to, in 2 drops, to get him down in such a way where I could just fight him.
It still reminds me too much of Shadow of the Colossus, to be honest.
I can understand.
The repetitiveness of trying to take on the thing that's 500 times bigger than you all the time.
Yeah. And I think it's time to put a message here, if I can. Yes, I can write a message. Write a message. Praise the sun! Look at that! Let's see the rating of that bad boy later on. But praise that sun! Oh wow! Hey, look, I bet you any money.
So,
oh, good luck.
Oh, is that
good luck. What?
Is that? Who's that?
Well, you know.
It's just a man who. Oh, it's him.
It's Knight Solaire, because this is how you actually get him to befriend you.
Oh, you talk
and so
to
he
him,
helps you in the future boss fights.
What'd you do? What'd you say? Praise the sun and then run away? And he's just like, yes, praise the sun. Fuck off.
I admire your candor. Let us praise the sun together sometime. Okay, let's see what he has to say.
And then he just suddenly turns to you. No homo.
No, no homo, but praise the sun. Okay, let's have a look at what he has to say.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight.
Oh, yes.
Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son.
You can't have your own son. It belongs to everybody.
True.
Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
So you talk to him once and you basically find out Knight Solaire was looking for his very own son and believes that in trying to find the lair of Lord Gwyn, he can achieve it. And that's why he
Is he
stands
just as
here.
delusional as most religious fanatics?
Hello
Pretty
there.
much.
I will stay behind to gaze at the sun.
He wants to gaze at the sun.
The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent fire.
He said, "Go away, you're distracting me
If
from
only
the
I
sun."
could be so grossly
Wanker.
incandescent.
So grossly incandescent.
Please stop talking to
He
me.
was
I'm
basically
looking at the
saying
sun.
that the sun is his father. The sun would suddenly turn to Darth Vader and say, "I am your father." Plot twist.
Hello there.
Oh, he's just going to say, yeah, he's going to say the same stuff again. But basically, after you talk to him, you basically signed the treaty to him that he's going to help you from boss fights from now on. Because he admires you. Well, no homo. Okay. This
Oh
section,
yes, I remember this bit.
This
We were on the
section,
other side of that bridge at one point. weren't we?
Crystal Shield. What the hell was that?
Have you got something attached to it? Is that what it shows in the inventory corner there?
I don't know. No, that just means it's a crystal shield.
Okay.
There's a crystal it's a shield embedded with crystal, so it's more hardy than some
Maybe
stuff.
that's what it was. Maybe it was just
Maybe, yeah. It was just stat
an
changes.
upgrade dazzly dazzleness or something.
Okay, I need to be very quick here. Dodge everything. Ah, fuck.
Oh, ow, ow, ow. So much so that it actually ruined the frame rate of the game there.
Oh yeah, and you want to go down. Okay, so that is the... I just call him the Red Drake. But if you kick this ladder and go down it, you're back at this bonfire.
Yeah, I remember that.
Simple as. Okay, now let's see. Let's prepare our stuff. Because we've hit Dragon Bridge, but I reckon we can get to the next bonfire. Let's have a look. See if I can't level up. Nope. I'm out of luck for leveling up at the moment, but we will carry on anyway. Actually, because we're out of bonfire, I'm willing to try and take on the Drake. We're near a bonfire.
True.
There's the Drake. I've not beaten... I didn't even beat the Drake on my original playthrough. So this...
New experience for everybody.
Pretty much. This is going to be insane.
Also, I guess that does kind of suck, because that bridge is covered in oil, isn't it?
Yeah, no.
That's what I thought that was.
There's one thing that I found out though about this... look at me, dual-wielding shields.
I'm going to punch you with a shield, and I'm going to defeat you with
You
a
can.
shield.
I have actually seen people online dual-wielding shields, and it works. It actually works. Strange as it sounds, it does work. And the thing that makes it work is that shields can also do damage to you, and depending on what shield you have on, depends on what damage you're going to do, and depending on what hand it's on as well. I just happen to be cocking around today by picking the wrong goddamn hand! Silly sods. Right, I want to put on that great shield as well, because he does a lot of fire damage. And this is very resistant to fire damage. Right. So, this is also a very good place to farm. To farm souls early on in the game. Because in your first playthrough you can get like up to 600 souls constantly going up here. And you would just go up here, and you aggro the dragon's fire breathes the bridge and takes out everyone. You go back down, rest the bonfire, come back up again. And you just repeat the process and get a bunch load of souls. I did that my first time through, hence why I was so leveled up by the time I got to Anor Londo, which was crazy.
He's just sitting there with rape face.
Yeah, he's
Hello.
he's
Hello,
casually
pretty.
sitting. Casually sitting. But you know what?
And then he's going to be like, it's raping time.
It's raping time! For the sake of this, I will not need the Dark Hand, I will probably need the Black Bow of Faris. And, actually, I was recommended by some people not to use a shield. And to go at it
Oh, just a
two-handed.
leg it.
He waited for far too long. Ow.
It sizzles.
But basically what you gotta do... Oh,
Jesus.
from what I saw, what you gotta do is you've gotta... Oh god. You gotta aggro him, wait until he walks above you so you can get a good shot on his foot. And then hit him. But it's not really working.
No, it's not, is
Not
it?
at the moment, anyway. Oh, fuck!
Ah.
Yep. First death for New Game Plus!
That's pretty much hacks, that is.
That's insane.
How are you ever supposed to get a hit on him like that? It's ridiculous.
It's crazy, I know. Some people have done it. Like,
Can't you
I've seen some people that have aggroed him, gone to the far end, and just kept smacking him with arrows until he died. I've seen other people take him on handedly, getting shot after shot after shot in, taking about a good while to just cut at his health until he dies. I might just have to give it a rest for now. I don't think I'll be able to take him on, at least at the moment with the halberd that I've got. At least with halberd +5, I reckon I'll be able to do it. And later on as well, you can also get Dragon Slayer arrows. That can only be shot by this Dragon Slayer bow that I have. I just need the dex to use it, and once I do have the dex to use it, I will abuse it.
Okay.
Grab my bloodstain. Might aggro this bridge again, actually. 3,312 souls. So you can still farm here in New Game Plus, and that's with the silver serpent ring.
Well, that's quite interesting. How a team kill is the fucking team kill gets you the credit.
I know, right?
Snap.
Backstabbing. Now I want to kill this guy for one reason. I will now show people how to get one of the best swords in the game for early on. Well, it's not the best sword in the game by any means, but it's best early on, by far. The Drake sword. And how you get it is simple.
I'm going to kill him this way.
You cut off the tail of the Drake. Now, I was guessing the devs...
Without hitting the wall, I think.
Oh yeah, and shooting into nothingness. I'm guessing with devs, when they originally envisioned this, they wanted you to fight him hand to hand and manage to get behind him and take him off that way. But I think they put this in there just for another way of doing it.
Just a technicality, I guess.
Yep, so he's going to come off the bridge. Might be able to get another shot off. No. If you're lucky enough, you can get 2 shots off on his tail.
No.
LOL.
Bodies.
LOL!
Let the bodies
hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Okay, get back with it. Whip out. Wait for it.
Whip it out.
Ah, I missed it. So basically, you're just going to keep doing this again and again and again, and you can take off his tail. I've heard from some people as well that in order to kill him the cheap way, so there is a cheap way of killing him, you have to cut off his tail first, and then he appears at a certain location where you can cheap shot him. But I haven't seen that. I tried doing that in my first playthrough and it just didn't work.
Yeah.
But I will see if it happens this time round. Because it might have changed. Okay, so let's keep going.